Right, so hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Claire and my hair really badly needs a bit. You can tell I'm thinking, do I go and brush it and come back? I just can't be arsed. It's because I done it only yesterday and then when I went in the bath, I've chucked it on top of my head and I was actually going to curl it and I thought, fuck that, I just brushed it. No. Look, this is real life, right? It's annoying me. Let's just leave it. So that's a bit better. So, just so you know, because it's like it's almost going greasy now. It's when I put that's hairspray. It's when I put that serum stuff in it. See, this will be perfect. If I do want to curl it tomorrow, it'll be perfect for that. But whatever. I'm literally going in the bath after this, taking the makeup off, and yeah, so who cares? So I'm lighting the 3 tea light for us. So I do that before I do anything. And yes, so in fact, okay, maybe I meant to actually, I was going to say I normally do my own wee thing before I come on, but they want me to do it on camera. So we'll light the sage. Right. Cleanse your energy for whatever you need it for. So I was just saying my own wee private prayer, like opening that I do before I come on. It's just the same as what I do at the start of Shamanic Journeys, but I'm just that used to saying things silently. I'm very telepathic. But yeah, so there's only 45 minutes memory on this, so that's as long as what it can be. So I just wanted to do another twin flame therapy, just so that I've got a wee backlog of them, because like I said, I am aiming to have you one every day, so when I run out, I'll just publish one that's been kicking about ages, that's unlisted. So, because they're all timeless anyway. Right, we'll just leave that to get on. So, the things that did happen there. I'm like, why is that? Sorry, my hair's really going to annoy me. Yeah, so everything I do is channeling, clearing, and healing energy, meaning that I use a lot of cards and mostly everything that I do. And even that when I do my healings and my soul retrieval shamanic journeys, I usually always do, I'll pull cards at the start to see what we're doing, or even though they've told me already, it's just really for your benefit to see that is what I've said. And yeah, so I've got both those decks that I've got recently that are like just basically like that, and I'm thinking, is this wise? Because it's a Pisces moon, that's when secrets come out anyway, hidden stuff, and that's what these cards are like. But let's just crack on with it. So, like I said, I'm quite tired. So, but the one thing I did want to share is whenever you're watching this, whether it's real time or just whenever you watch it, because it's timeless, there is some real interesting themes building and synchronicities with the videos, because I was talking about addictions literally just 2 days ago, and then when I've done that quick one before my nieces got here, it's then come up with addictions again. Now this could be addictions of any kind, and also I was also given an example of my addiction has been in the past, very careful, talk about past tense if you've released it, was YouTube, right? And I don't mean doing it, I mean watching it. And the reason why, I've said this before, but the reason why I break it down as being an addiction is it was becoming like a bad habit. And like, I'd be doing the dishes and I'd put a video on, I wouldn't even really be paying attention, I'd just have it on. I'd be cutting about doing my housework, I'd have it on. And that's not bad if it's a podcast or something, or an audiobook or that. But the problem is 444, if you're doing anything like that, if you're putting like something to do with twin flames on, you're in chaser energy. Do you know what I mean? Like you're still, whether you like it or not, I don't like it putting it like that, but it's true, because you're watching things about twin flames, you know, and especially if it's a reading. Like, because, like, you know, there's people, like I do things for twin flames that isn't always a reading, like it's healings and stuff. So I suppose it doesn't count if it's a healing, because you're healing yourself. Like, if you're healing an addiction of yours, you're healing yourself. But if it's a reading, even if it's mine as well, you know, because it's not just like, oh, don't watch anyone else, it's like my stuff too. Just be mindful of how much you're doing that. Because I know that I just know for a fact there'll be other people that'll know exactly what I'm saying. So you got to get a balance for that. So we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. Romans 8:37. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And it's Psalms 1:18-24. Right. Okay. So we'll put that there. Now, when I was picking up the different cards to use, because I was going to try and not use that many, because I tidied up here before my nieces were around, and then I've ended up picking up loads, so I'll just have to put them away again. But these were the ones they pulled me to. Accept loss. Now that's interesting, because I mean, obviously we can be grieving or going through loss or sadness or depression or dark night of the soul or anything like this, because these themes seem to be coming up anytime. But astrologically, Cancer season is about depression, sadness, trauma, and Pisces season is grief, endings, loss. So it's more things, but that is what springs to mind. So somebody could be, you know, accepting the loss of someone in a relationship. Could be if you've had, like, you know, if somebody has passed the spirit. My condolences. I have picked up on that a few times in different videos, so there's got to be at least a couple of people or somebody watching that has experienced somebody, like a loss of somebody. So yeah, I'm praying for you if you're healing from that. So dream time, I feel quite simply that is about, you know, downloads that you've had in your dreams, whether you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine. I feel you've been having some deep insights in your dreams that are asking you to zoom in and look up a little bit closer. Now this could be this could be like my guides or the spirit world or God or something having a laugh about, you know, you need to get on a Zoom with Claire, or, you know, whatever Zoom means to you. But I think there's something, you know, that man's like got a magnifying glass and he's looking a little bit closer, and stop sign. So when you put that all together, because he just pulled my eyes somewhere, I was like, all right, okay. Someone's accepting the loss of something. I think you've had insight in a dream, like perhaps, you know, your clairvoyance has showed you, like perhaps God has showed you something in a dream, who to trust and who not to. Like, it's got you look a little bit closer, and now it needs to stop, you know, like, or I don't know, some kind of addiction. Like, it does feel like some kind of codependent, like, say if you did have an addiction, it's just having somebody there just for the sake of it, like a lot of people do, and it might have been mission impossible to come out of it before, or maybe, you know, your guys are like, fuck hell, this person's never going to stop just casually hooking up with people, or, you know, hooking up the wrong person or the wrong types of people or whatever it is, or this person's never going to step away from these toxic pals, or, you know, this person's never going to put the boundaries up with their karmic family and whatever the deal, or this person's never going to leave their karmic job, you know what I'm saying, blah 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 blah. But I feel this is the energy of somebody has done that. Now let's, because I like oh my god, I was going to say because I like risk, it's, you know, depends what we're talking about. I've got Venus and Aries. What I mean is, it's like, do I want to use these cards or not? But the point is, I picked them up and that came out, secrets. So look at what I said, like, again, God's speaking through me. If you're new, like I always say, God is speaking through me. So there's some kind of secrets here. The secrets always come out in a Pisces moon when I'm doing readings. So what, because I do my usual spread with this, let's get that up. Where is it? There it is. Right, I need to just put, oh shit, yeah, I've got on that bit of paper too. That's, yeah, I've done it now. Right, so, I've done it now. That felt like channeling something, so, well, I've done it now. So I think that's somebody in a defeatist mode, like, and remember, I've been, like I wrote, like that combination of Cancer, Sun, Pisces, Moon can be very victim mode. So, you know, definitely look out if you've got that yourself, because it's got beautiful, magical parts to have in those placements, but that's the shadow side of it. So for all of us, even if you haven't got that, Just look out for that defeatist kind of mindset. You know, like, well, I've done it now, I've fucked it, you know what I mean? Faith, healing, meditation, praying. Wow, yeah, and that's one of the light sides of this energy. Like praying, especially Pisces. Like it's about, you know, praying, spirituality, meditation, karmic ties. That card's horrible, isn't it? Like, that was one of the things that stopped me buying these cards. I was like, what is that? But it's a knife. Like, I was like, is a snake? But it's so, that's really creepy. But getting readings. So, like, to be real here, I mean, like I said, I just put in the community tab because I just noticed when I was filming the wee quick video earlier, I was like, wait a minute, I've slept like a baby. I've slept through, no matter whether I've fallen asleep a bit earlier, which I had most of the nights, and then last night I couldn't fall asleep till a bit later. I think last night before, but I've slept right through when I was having insomnia and everything. And that is, it's amazing, but it's also like, wow, you know, I mean, I know this is real because this is what I clear in every single person that ever works with me, ever. You know, some heavier stuff, but I'm always clearing big stuff from people. Otherwise you wouldn't be guided, basically. Like, but that's what I mean, you might not have a clue half the time, but that's basically what it is. And but the fact that I was like, wait a minute, I've slept like a baby either 4 nights in a row or 5 nights in a row, and I put that clearing witchcraft video out, and I just looked at my twin flames 50 numbers, like, quite prominently, pulled my eyes to it. And that's what I said. I was like, either somebody's been doing witchcraft on me or somebody's been doing witchcraft on him. But the thing is, whether they were aiming it at me or him, we both feel it for each other. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but, because that's the point, so that it, like, breaks your spirit and drags you down. But, so that's really quite nuts, you know, but 11:44. But I have noticed that, yeah, I've slept great. So, watch it, you know, it's not just some silly wee video of me pulling the cards and shit, it's real stuff. And like I said, I can get actually even more attack because I've put that out there for people for free. But and like I said, if you do feel like you're dealing with some heavier energies, I had suggested, it's not a requirement, but I suggested for you to really feel the benefits, it would be wise to make some sort of donation, just because of what I explained in the video. Like, it gives me the spiritual authority. You could feel it without it, but it's just my feeling on it. But yeah, I do feel that could be like karmic energies getting readings, you know, like doing spying on what's going on with twin flames and stuff. But I mean, it could also be a divine masculine getting readings, you know, just to see, basically the ones that are confused. But like I've always said, I said that not long ago, didn't I? I was like, as long as like my twin flame went to somebody reputable that isn't going to talk shite, bash on. If they're worth their salt, they're going to tell you the truth, bash on. The problem is you've got that many people that can do all the same sorts of things that I can do, but they're not working for the light side. So, and you've got many people's karmic energies that actually do readings and stuff like that, and they're, you know, they're not they're not working with integrity, and they're not working with your intentions. So, what's illumination, truth, discovery, awakening, ghosted, off and on, hot and cold, detached, illumination. But yeah, I really do feel this is like, you know, some of the divine masculines having, you know, going through their awakening again. What's new? This is what comes through all the time. But it's like, I feel somebody's awakening to the fact that they turned their back on the wrong person, and now they're not happy, and bad news. Like, sorry to laugh, but like, that's like, look at that man. He's like this is this man. Now this man could have had insight in a dream with those other cards, or maybe they've got some sort of reading that's been like, this is your, you know, this person that you're not talking to, or that you've turned your back, like, that's your twin flame. You know, this other person's like, you know, ruining your life slowly. Have you noticed that? I mean, again, I hope it's not exactly what I've just said, but usually when I say that, that is what it is. Okay, I'm not, again, like, it's just basically, it was just cards indicating when I said that there was grief and loss. So yeah, I really do feel, you know, I don't know if somebody's been to a funeral lately, or, because it did come up, not, you know, it's keeping it anonymous, it came up in something recently. That's why these cards are pretty dark. So I think they might just be backing up that, trap. Rejected. I think it's just all the bits and bobs of what I've said. Like, if a masculine has had a reading, I think the reading has said something like, you've chose wrong. This person has trapped you, or wanted to. Because, right, I'll be honest, the other card said, what did it say? It had pregnancy, but it had fake news. So yeah, I have to say that actually, because that's what came out Mediumship Monday. That all the downloads I got over the weekend were somebody had faked a pregnancy. And it's just, in what way somebody could do that, I don't know. But it's not like, well, it's either, like, yeah, like it feels like, you know, somebody that's with somebody. It doesn't feel like it's just in the ways in which they've been able to tell me things like that with synchronicities and helping other people. And, you know, because black magic and witchcraft, the spell work, you see, what it does is, and, you know, remember, they do things to me sometimes to show me what's been done. Like, I can experience things in my own body to, like, you know, pain, symptoms, all of that. So it can be really pretty strange sometimes, to put it mildly. I mean, you've seen it on the live streams, but what I'm getting at here is, it's like, it feels like this is somebody that has been with someone, and it's like, while they're with them, they've been like, I'm pregnant, and it's to kind of get somebody to stay. So it's not somebody that's like, oh, I'm pregnant, and you're not with them. And then it must have come out that, like, this person isn't. I don't know. Or that they're pregnant with someone else. But I mean, this is fucking, you know what I mean? EastEnders storyline much. Divine Feminine. What about the Divine Feminine? Right. I'm like, well, I just put these cards down now because it's kind of a bit ridiculous. Right, I'll show you these last ones, and I'm putting them down. So there's something about the police station, under pressure, anxiety, decision, time running out. GPS. That's what you got. Cycles, doing things with karmic ties. Look, right as I said, cycles, karmic ties. So somebody could be in bother with the police because, I mean, that's when I've spoke about things like people could be getting restraining orders and stuff. Look, running. There it is again. Fake news, pregnancy, DNA. So either there's DNA tests here, GPS, DNA tests, fake pregnancies, karmic. Again, I'm cutting it all in the same things. Look at what I keep cutting it at. Karmic, Divine Feminine. So when you put, I'm taking it to mean like, look, somebody had a choice, 1804 as well, union numbers. Somebody had a choice between two people, and they chose the karmic tie over the Divine Feminine. Again, that's a recurring theme, and it's happened to many of us. I mean, all of us. Let's face it, all of us. You're on the twin flame journey. Did anyone choose you? No. You wouldn't be watching this if they did. Well, unless you're just, you know, I don't know. Unless you just like my company or something. But the point is they've either picked someone in particular, or they've picked situationships or something. You know what I'm saying? But that could also be someone's a karmic. You can't be a karmic Divine Feminine. But that can be when somebody's been like, oh, I'm your Divine Feminine. You know, they're the karmic energy. Like, look, I miss you. Right, who misses who? That feels like a masculine that's woke up that's missing their feminine. Firestorm, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. But I feel that's about what I was saying about someone's been shown in their dreams, and they're like, it's a guy. I keep wanting to laugh at that picture. The guy's like, karmic ties. Yeah, somebody's, what does that say? Turning your back. Someone's turning their back. Remember, this can be past energy, it can be present, or it can be like an omen for the future. Someone's turning their back on a karmic tie. Blocked. Look, blocked. It says spam calls, text. So somebody's turned their back and blocked. Oh my god, love spell. Right, I'm putting these down now, but that's, seriously, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not a coincidence. And that's what I'm saying. Like, look, we've done stuff. Whether it's me talking about that, or, you know, with all the stuff I'm talking about, like, just some of the stuff you just wouldn't even believe, like witchcraft that people can do to others and what I've experienced. But This is definitely like somebody's done some kind of black magic, a love spell, something like that to a divine masculine, and it's kind of amazing me because so again, if you are a man out there, because remember that it was just a week or 2 weeks ago, something like that, that I didn't share the video because it was really disturbing. So I'm not going to share it because they would give folk these fucking idea. I mean, not that they need ideas, but they guided me when I woke up one morning to a video, and it was like basically just it was somebody describing all the horrible like love spells and things that just people that have been desperate to keep somebody have done. And again, that can be things like what I've just said. Like somebody could lie about being pregnant to trap somebody or make them think they're trapped. All this kind of, you know, blah 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 blah. We know all of this, but it's something like what the downloads I was getting is that somebody's found something. So I don't know whether this is somebody's found something in somebody's YouTube history or something that's disturbing, or I don't know, bits and pieces of folk. Yeah. But it must have been something pretty dark. And what I'm thinking is, again, keep it anonymous, but I have had conversations like this in some of the Zooms that I've had lately where, yeah, and actually somebody that I'm thinking of, right, because this is anonymous, one of yous that was working with me, you hadn't actually realised, or I think you maybe saw it and you hadn't watched it, but the person hadn't actually realised that I'd just done a clearing for specifically black magic, witchcraft, spell work, all that, right? Basically exactly what this person needed, because that's actually whether you realise it or not, whether you're in denial of it, that's actually what quite a lot of us need, like me included, because like I said, I wasn't sleeping at all, whether it's due to somebody directly sending jealousy, hate, envy, slander, blah, blah, because that's just the same as spell work, you know what I mean? Or specific kind of like doing voodoo or blah, 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 all that kind of stuff on me. All I know is that beautiful channeling that we've been gifted by the divine that's come through has cleared it for me. So if you do find yourself not sleeping and stuff like that, try watching that. And all I would say is I'd be really grateful if you do put in the comments if you notice a difference. I'm going to put on the comments of that video that I've noticed a difference for me. But it's be really, really interesting. It definitely worked. Like I hadn't noticed the connection, and that's what I mean. That's why I'm really understanding it. Not everybody connects the fact that they might watch one of the clearings I do, and then before you know it, oh, the addiction to gambling that I've had is just gone. Or the addiction to cigarettes I've had is just gone. The addiction to drugs is just gone. The addiction I had to sex has got, you know what I mean? It's not everyone is going to work like that, but trust me, some of it will be. And people might not have linked it back to, if the person, they might not link it back. So it's just really great if you can recognise that, it's not a coincidence. There's no way. Since I've done that, I've slept through. So it does, but the horrible thing is, it does answer that, yes, someone was doing stuff with me. But again, like I said, that's not a shock to me, but it's, it might be for you if you're like, wait a minute, how the fuck, it's because it's cleared it. Won't clear it forever, but you know what I mean? Keep, and like I said, I'm sure you've seen there's loads of other things kicking about where that's a lot of money. For people to clear black magic spell like that, people charge a lot of money. So that's why I'm saying it's look, and you might still need, more well from me or whoever, you get guided to. But I was guided to do that for people because some people just will be, they won't even fucking know what's going on. But there's your answer. So my nieces, when they've been playing, have brought this little wolf through from my room, right? Because obviously that's one of my power animals. So it might be one of yours too. So I feel there is something about a wolf power animal there, because I'll put that back through my room. Right, so I better hurry up now though, because but that's a really fucking heavy message, isn't it? But I mean, I'm going to have to put it out because, like I said, piecing together some of the sessions I've had over the last few weeks, that is the kind of stuff that's going on. So, you know what I mean? It needs to come out of the shadows. Maybe not all of it to fucking everyone, but it's making sense for some of the people I've spoke to. Right, I've just picked up What's the Tea, so we need to be worried. What's the Tea? Why have I picked this up? Clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up. Dramatic. These cards are banned. So again, that's feels like the karmic energy, but we'll just see. Threatening, intimidating, threatened and bothered. Yeah, that's the karmic energies that are again, they're getting desperate to cling on. Yeah, happiness here. I mean, you just can't make this shit up. Because again, and I did feel that actually, rather than, obviously there's females that are like that about, karmic females about unions that are coming together, but I did feel it was like a male. because you know that's like a man watching a couple happiness haters. So you know, those of you that might have like male karmic exes that are, you know, because they could be doing fucking spells and shit like that. Like, yeah, who manipulation. Like they, like I said before, like they could be like finding people in common and stuff and spreading rumors and, you know, just to stop twin flames from getting together. That wouldn't be that unusual. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. Yep, that must be for someone for me. Like that's what a narcissist would do if you think about it. Which is what that's cleaning as well. You know, like narcissistic abuse that you've had. It's like that does feel like that. It feels like someone's narcissistic ex specifically has like, yeah, somehow caused some kind of oh my god. And then I've just pulled the child services card. I now know that I'm because see, when I was saying that, I was seeing one of you that I've worked with on Zoom before. You know, this could be ages ago, like, you know, it's in uninterested, romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. But yeah, so like dust it off. Yeah. So I don't know specifically because this could be past or present. But what I'm getting from that is that's definitely somebody's ex that wanted to keep other people away from you. Said something, and it could be somebody you've got like several children with, because there was lots of children on that they might use the children against you. This, because that could be a man or a woman that does that. I don't know. Anyway, it's not very nice. Like I said, I'm too sensitive for this, especially in a Pisces moon. But just if that resonates, right. Let's just quickly, right, in the past, what was going on with whoever's making sense for this? Like I said, I'm just gonna have to get over my own sensitivity, but I'm being nice to myself. Do you know what? I'm gonna drink my niece's water out of her. What does that say? Oh, keep going to the end of the rainbow. If we need I'm not gonna use that as I hope there's no like wee floaters in this or something. And look, the unicorn too. Your unicorn, your twin flame. Right, what was going on in the past in the situation for the Divine Feminine, whether the Divine Feminine is a male or a female? The lookout, right, that card is about, so this could be like the very recent past, or in the past you had to look out, and I don't like the fact that they just flashed up the film I can never remember the name of. What was on the tip of my tongue? Safe Haven. And that's, yeah, so unfortunately this must be like somebody, if it's like the film, if it's the same genders, it's like it's a woman running away from a very dangerous narcissistic male. Well, specifically her husband that she has to run away from because he's dangerous. But they didn't have children but that doesn't matter. Like, just take what resonates for you. And then, you know, she meets somebody else, falls in love, but I've used that example loads of times when it's relevant, because it's like, you know, the guy can feel she's not getting close because she's protecting them. And it is because it's like she doesn't want to bring trouble to his door because this guy's like a psycho. And then, you know, watch the film to see what happens. But that guy that she falls in love with does have 2 children. So there could be, and it's a boy and a girl. So, you know, these specifics could be specific. But that's just specifically when they show me that, you know, it's an ex that's particularly will stop at nothing. You know, it's like obsessed. But yeah, the lookout. So in the past, this Divine Feminine, you know, whether you're a male or a female, you might have had, yeah, exes that are, well, like that, unfortunately. So for the masculine, whether it's a male or a female in the past, the garden. But look, there's a boy and a girl. How crazy is that? So there's obviously something about children, or a boy and a girl. But I think that card's real. I'm sure it's about like the innocent, like I feel in the past, you and this masculine have known each other when you were younger. Oh God, and then it's like that's 2 cards with a man going like that or something like that. So remember the man, the one that, I don't know why I keep making me laugh. Sometimes I laugh at nerves, but the one where the man's like, I'm getting the feeling this guy's like, what the fuck have I done? Like whether they've been given an insight or they've got a reading and somebody's been like, what the fuck have you done? You've chose the wrong one, or whether this person just realised over time, or it can even just be the masculines that are waking up to, like, they've self-sabotage. But I mean, it's never just self-sabotage. It is that people have, there's a plane too. So somebody could be getting away on a holiday to heal from all of this or something. I've got those cards. If that comes out again, that won't surprise me. So the treasure. But look, the man, there's another man doing that with his hand, like, so in the past, yeah, this feels very present energy, actually. And look, the scribe. So there could be messages about this. In the feminine, well, if it's a recent past, you must have had somebody in your life. Now, can I just say as well, they're just reminding me, this doesn't need to be romantic. Although that film is, if this can be any karmic energy. So this could be like anyone from your past that you've kind of been on guard about, like they could just pop up, just someone basically, it's like you don't trust them, and it's like something a bit shifty. So the feminine in the past has been on the lookout. Whether it's someone directly connected to you being a karmic energy, like romantic, friend, even family, whatever, or remember, this can also be divine. This can be divine masculine's feminine side too. Because I'm just thinking about one of the males I connected with more recently. When we'd spoken in the chat, I mean, just keep it anonymous if you don't want people to know this is you. But I had felt like that guy might be the divine feminine. But now that I have now spoke to that male on Zoom, we're both well, I think he's confident. I'll find out when I talk to him again soon. But it's like, that he is actually the divine masculine. But it's just, he's a male that's really in touch with his feelings, so go you. But also that is one of our males that is very grateful to me for the stuff that I put out, so thank you. But yeah, it's just a really, really beautiful sign, actually, because, that is the divine masculine stepping forward, because that's also the same man that has thanked me for being so patient. Because we kept meaning to meet up on the Zoom, and it just wasn't happening, but it happens when it's meant to. So, right, present focus for the feminine, because the timer's going to run out here. But again, I think something's against the clock here. The lookout, the thing about connection when you're younger, and so it feels like even if you didn't know this person when you're younger, it's like an innocent connection. But there could specifically be 2 children, a boy and a girl involved here too, or you're the boy and the girl, like inner child. But it feels it's definitely something about children here too. There's definitely something about children, yeah, definitely. Because we had trap as well. People trap with children. There's nothing else that can mean. It said trap. But this could be older children, or it could be like, pregnancies, or like I said, it's that. But that says fake news. So that's like a lie. What's that program when it's like American chat shows and it's like they do the DNA test and that? I'm seeing that, but I can't remember what any of them are called. Montari or something, I don't know. Anyway, right, so presently the focus of the feminine, good lord, marriage, wedding bells are ringing. So, but I wonder if that's kingdom. I think that's kingdom marriage. It's like, yeah, look, life partner. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. Like this feminine, and it's 33 minutes, Jesus, is like, I know who my kingdom spouse is. Like, I know who my true twin flame is. Like, that's where the feminine is. But obviously, with what's coming out here, and it's not all of it. Like, look at what a lot of them are either currently still caught up in, or have been caught up in. And either way, it's not good, because somebody's, that's like, well, and I know that because of when I connect with people, it's just the horrendous shit. And that's why I've got to be here giving these messages that, like, I really do think there's going to be a lot of divine masters coming forward, and they've got some pretty crazy stories of, like, really fucked up shit that folk have done. Much worse than what's even coming out in these cards. Because I know what I see when I do shamanic journeys and that. Like, I can see people's true form. Like, I can see the entities that are hanging about these karmic energies, which it doesn't look like on the surface. And this is a bit of a weird analogy, but I spoke about Love Island and all the shit that they do to their face and all the makeup and everything. Like, yeah, I've got makeup on today. I've actually got a bit too much, but like, I've got makeup on today, and like, let's say I accept myself unconditionally, love myself unconditionally with or without makeup. But it was quite funny. My niece, when we were sitting making bracelets, when I burp or hiccup, clearing the energy and I can't stop burping right now because it's really heavy energy because I'm talking about karmic stuff. She was like, what's that on your eyebrows? And I was like, and the thing is, sometimes I do them too dark, right? But it was like, I've done them like softer. And I was just like, oh, it's, it's makeup. And then she was like, but you don't need makeup to be beautiful. She always says shit like that. And I was like, I know, but I like to wear it sometimes. So she just, she does like me with makeup on too. Like, she likes this bit, but she more often, I have to say, she likes me without it. But I just think that's funny because it feels like an analogy, and it was just so strange because, like I said, I was watching back the Mediumship Monday video where I talk about exactly that. So the fact that she just randomly says that to me, like, it's not as if I'm telling her what I'm watching back in my video. Do you know what I mean? It was so weird. Like, because I wasn't watching it while she was here. It was before she got here. But they're both so psychic. This is your true love. Last in love. So I'm telling you, that's why I think all the men are like it's... This is all the divine masculine men in particular, but it can be the divine masculine women too, like, being like, what have I done? That's my true love. Like, I've been sabotaged. That's what I think this is. Like, at least one divine masculine watching this has got a reading by somebody genuine, and I think they've said, like, you've been taken in by a lie. Like, this person isn't who you think they are. That person from the past is genuine. Like, forgiveness. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. Wow. And teeth. The energy is fun and light-hearted but uncertain. Now that's kind of interesting though, isn't it? That's interesting because that's the energy that I was in yesterday was like that. It was very, I mean, I was like, what am I channeling there? It was very like flirty kind of, like, it felt like, I did say it felt like sexual energy, and then cards came out about like sex with you, and I've got those cards and stuff. But I feel like they're saying this, look, friendly support, but that one, I think currently this masculine's like, that's my true love. I hope she's going to forgive me for the pain of the past. But I think friends could have been like, they're playing with you. That's not genuine. They could still be saying that. That's what I think. Not all friends, but I am getting that from, like, and I'm sure there's a karmic friends card in here. So is that what you're saying presently? Thank you, God, for backing me up talking shit. So these are really heavy messages, and I'm not liking how my hair is just totally separating like that. I'm telling you, that's when you put too much serum in, because I literally did. It was just yesterday, wasn't it? Oh no, that's right. That actually does make sense. It wasn't yesterday. Yeah, it does make sense. It's got right anyway. It's fine because I'm like, if I only washed it yesterday, but it's because when I went in the bath, I've put it up, and it's, yeah. But yeah, so someone's friends are talking shit. Like, they could be saying, like, she's just teasing you, she's just playing with you, when actually that's a spell in itself, because it's the karmic energy that's playing you, and it's not the divine feminine. Unbothered, yeah. Look, and it's made this masculine come from a cold place. Drama starter. Yeah, somebody's friends basically are talking shit. Look, spiritual haters. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. So it's like someone's karmic friend, and it does feel like more than one, have been a spiritual hater, not only to the divine feminine, but it's actually to you if you're the divine masculine. Like, they've basically sabotaged you. Oh my God. And the child card just came out again, like the bad habits. Yeah, and if whoever this is making sense, we look, third party, multiple choices, lovers. Basically, that was talking about addictions again, right? So that's friends who've kept people with very bad habits, whatever that's going to mean for different people. Drinking, drugs, partying, leading them towards the wrong people. Again, you can't, nobody's twisting anyone's arm, but that's what they're saying. So that's what this divine masculine's up against. Well, or they would, this is present energy, so somebody must still be up against that. But it does feel like a lot of freed themselves from it. Right. What is the karmic lesson the feminine needs to release right now? Look at that, the man. So I need to hurry up here because we've not got long, so I'll just hurry this. But the on the memory, you need to release this masculine. Like, and I don't be triggered by that. What I mean is, like, the only way the person's going to look, overthinking. You need to release overthinking about what your twin flame is doing. Like, pray for them. Basically, pray for them every day. Do what you're guided to do. If you're someone like me that's guided to do a wee bit more, like if you do collective work, like I do, like big long fasts and like to go with the praying that I do every day, not just for my union but for like everyone on the channel's union. Like I do fast to like break off very toxic energies, and then obviously I channel the clearings and stuff for, you know, basically everything I put on the channel is to, but basically it's do that, but don't like try to convince somebody that these people are lying to you, blah, 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 you know, all of that kind of stuff, because the person's not gonna, they're just gonna the people will probably just take it and twist even more. But that's what I feel, something's happened here. Like it's like that a spell has been created, right, or a lie or something. It's like what I was like, you know, with things that are, people take an element of truth and they twist it and they make it worse, and that's what it feels like's happened here. Right, what's a karmic lesson the masculine needs to release? If attachment comes out, I'm going to be, look, this person's healing and exhausted. They've had to be patient after a tower moment. Yeah, look, stop smoke and mirrors. Pals were playing tricks on this masculine, and it led to them to hold back from a feminine, and it made them very unhappy. But now they're going to come forward and talk. That's the lesson they're releasing. Right, shadow work. Will we go for what's the tea again? Right, what? God, these ones again. Right, what's shadow work a feminine needs to do? Running. Don't run. I feel you, whatever bits and bobs are making sense, you might be tempted to run, so just do the work not to run. Like, hear this person out. Karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Remember the first card was loss, so this is the shadow work this masculine's in right now. They're in a bit of a drama. I feel people could be getting quite nasty, quite ugly about things because this masculine's changing up their life. Turning your back. Yeah, these friends are turning their back on this masculine. Look, and this masculine's really in their feelings about everything that's happened. Bad credit, debt, unemployed. Things could have hit them hard if like whatever's going on in their life. Divine feminine, look, it's in reverse. This person could have got involved with somebody that was not their divine feminine basically, but they might have. It's either that they've convinced themselves they could make a life of this person, or they knew it wasn't their divine feminine, but they felt it was somebody that was more like, you know, it was going to be man. Basically, it's what I've said before. A lot of masculines don't want to do the work for the divine feminine because it's like they feel like they can't. Chaos, ego, death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. But this person's now going for their spiritual awakening, and let's see what they want to say, because it's going to cut me off. What does masculine want to say? I'm so tired of sabotaging this connection. Wait a minute, my hair looks terrible. See how perfect that is with the... I look so awkward in that picture. I'm taking responsibility for my mistakes. Wow. Oh my god, guys. This is going to make sense to at least a few people. Well, hopefully not all of it, because those cards are pretty dramatic. The feminine wants to say, you're so hot, you make me smile every time I think of you or hear your name. Know your worth. If something feels off, it usually is. Well, that makes perfect sense, what was brought through about the friends. Mary Magdalene. What is this message, man? Be on your guard. Yeah, I think this is interesting, but this is very dramatic, but this feels like an important message, so I'll put aside my kind of, you know, whatever. It's like, be on guard. We've got the lookout and we've got be on guard. I don't like that. Yeah, I really don't like that. Where's that card went? Did I put it back? Somebody's coming to speak truth, Archangel Gabriel. But yeah, just be on your guard, because that's basically to me like the same card as the lookout. Like there's people watching your every move. Laugh at your demons. Fucking hell. And some people, sorry, but some fucking people's pals seem like demons in this. Engage in higher reason. I'm telling you, this is like they live. If you've seen They Live, it's people's true forms are being revealed. Accept what is dying. So it's like friendships that are dying in this. That's what I'm feeling. Or whoever the karmic energies are, be open to love. This masculine's realising this isn't love. These people are meant to love me, but this isn't love. Like, this masculine now knows what love is. And they're realising it's with the feminine. Like, it's unconditional love. Look, tune out distractions. This masculine is tuning out the distractions in their life. Yeah, and they're retreating. They're pulling back, and I think people are getting nasty. Yeah, do all things in moderation. This masculine maybe wasn't going out as much. People had noticed. Go with the flow. Begin to explore. Yeah, this is somebody that rejuvenate. Somebody's better in their life because they've had a wake-up call and it's going to cut off. Yeah. Jesus is guiding this masculine. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later.